during the process of excavation, there were a few Marxist historians who tried to suppress the information and the detailings that you had discovered in the process of excavation, and they tried to distort whatever you had discovered. So, could you tell us how they did that and exactly why did they do that?
See, they have been doing it, since long. Because ICHR, Indian Council of Historical Research, it is under them. They can, because they can give, this one scholarship to anybody. They have been patronizing it. And if there is a person who with a liberal view, I'm not talking about the other extreme groups of, that is Hindu extreme groups. I have nothing to do with those people also. Just as a liberal, because we all belong to that liberal thinking group, free thinkers. And if a free thinker applies for a scholarship, even if he is qualified, they would not admit, they would not give it. So they had a very big chunk of the authority under them, with the help of which they manipulated things. That is what I have told you is only the tip of the iceberg. You have a lot of things beneath that one. When Professor, Dr. B.R. Mani excavated, he got many parts of the shigaras of the temples. Because in North India, you have the temples and the shigara, the shigara part is the main part of the temple. A number of pieces associated with the shigara of the temple was excavated from there. And then the pranala. What is a pranala? Because in every temple, we have a main deity. Sometimes it would be Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. All of them, every day you have to bathe them. And then that Abhisheka Jala goes through a pranala outside. It will be always towards the northern side. And that was a Makara pranala. What is Makara? Makara is it's a symbolic representation of river Ganga. So if you go to a North Indian temple, on the right side, inside the Garbhagriha, just outside the Garbhagriha, on the right side, there would be a lady standing with a pot of water, and she would be standing on a crocodile, which means that is Ganga. And on the left side, there will be another lady standing with a pot of water on this one tortoise. That means Yamuna. So you are having your ceremonial bath on Ganga, Yamuna, and the underground Saraswati, and this one, cleansing yourself for your this one sin, and then going to the God. So this Makara Pranala was excavated. Can you ever think of getting a Makara Pranala inside a mosque or just outside a mosque? Impossible, impossible. So that was excavated from there. And then on the top of the temple, there will be Amalka. Amalka, because that is a typical part of a temple that looks like that of this, and that would be just below the Kalasha. So here you got that Amalka also, which is exclusively of a temple. And then more than 263 pieces of, associated with temples, that is terracotta idols, including that of a serpent, including that of a dog. So can you just think of having a serpent or a dog from the premises of a mosque? Impossible. So all these things, and then the most important evidence was a Vishnu Hari Shila Falak. Vishnu Hari Shila Falak, that was an inscription of 20 verses in Devanagari script saying that this temple of Vishnu is dedicated to that Vishnu who has killed Bali. So who has killed Bali? Rama. And then again says, who has killed 10-headed person. Who is that 10-headed person? Ravana. And who killed him? Rama. So all these evidences are there, in order to strengthen the point that there was a 12th century temple before the construction of a mosque there at that site. In history, many things have happened. One should not, there is no need of hiding it. You just tell the facts. But today's Muslims are not responsible for that. Today's Muslims are not responsible for that. But I say that Muslims become responsible the moment they try to hide it or the moment they try to justify it. Let us not justify. That was a medieval age. It has happened. So let us tell the story. Oh, it has happened, but now this should not happen. And this is, I had said in my press statement, this is as important for Hindus as Makkah and Medina are for Muslims. So Muslims should understand this emotional attachment of Hindu community. And then they should have willingly handed it over to Hindu community for constructing a huge temple. That was the other part of my submission at that time. It was published in Indian Express at that time on 15th of December in 1990. Achha, then
Wow.
your question is, I mean, why do they do it? Because this is because they had vast powers at that time, and they went on doing it because they went on obliging, and they got appointment only for those people, not only in ICHR, in various universities all over the country, only for that kind of groups. And now things are now slowly, I mean, coming down, very slowly coming down.
Namaste. We hope you enjoyed this Chitti Media content. Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content, and to support our work, please visit citti.net. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.